Alright, y'all, here's a programming challenge solution for average rainfall. First thing I need to do is create some variables. I got a constant integer variable. This is called num of months. And this is set equal to 3 months. Next set of variables, I have some string variables. One for month, one for each month. They're going to be one for each month. So month 1, month 2, and month 3. Next set of variables are some float variables, and all these variables, the strings and the float variables are declared, but they're not initialized. So declared basically means that we're setting aside a chunk of memory for some information. All right, so rainfall for month 1, rainfall for month 2, rainfall for month 3, and then I'm gonna need a total and an average. Actually, I'll wait to just add those later. So, all right, so I'm gonna do that. All right, next thing I need to do is get some information to the user. So I need to get all that information from the user. So I'll say cout new line character, and then I'm gonna say 3-month rainfall average line break, and then here I'm gonna say press enter to continue. All right, and then here I'll use the cn.get method. So I use the get method for this cn keyword here. All right. Okay, and then here I'll proceed to get the information from the user. So I'm gonna put a prompt. This is gonna say cout month 1 name and L, and then need a semicolon. Then I'm going to say cn, and then here I'm going to get the information for month 1. All right, so that's going to prompt the user, say month 1 name, and then they're going to enter the name, January, February, whatever it is. And so I'm going to, and then after that, I'm going to prompt again and say rain amount, and they're going to enter the rain amount into the rainfall month 1. All right, like that. All right, so that's the prompt for month 1. There's going to be one for each month, so I'm just going to copy these and paste these out and change this number here to month. This one is changed to month 2, and this one is changed to month 3, like so. Okay, next I need to process some information. Once I've got the information, I need to get a total and an average. So here I need to create a total variable, and I'm going to set that equal to. So I'm going to initializing it by setting rainfall for month 1 plus month 2 plus month 3. So I'm just going to put this initialization on a few lines. That sound back there is my wife exercising. All right. So I initialize that variable here. So I need to initialize another variable. So I'm going to put a comma and continue adding another variable to this statement. So this statement hasn't ended yet because I'm adding 2 variables to this statement. Average. All right. So the average is set equal to the total, which is this one here, divided by the number of months. All right. And that's all the information that I need to process or calculate. Okay. So last thing I need to do is output the information back to the user. So I'm going to be using the set precision. Say set precision 2 places, fixed to the right. You don't have to put right, because if you just put fixed, it's automatically fixed to the right. So that's the end right there. So there's a squiggly line right here. I already know why. It's because this set precision function is from a library. So the library it's from is the io_manip. So I need to include io_manip library. All right, and that squiggly line should go away. Yep. So it went away because it was part of that library that I hadn't included at the beginning. All right, still inside this cout statement, I'm going to say rainfall. So I'm going to put all the information back to the user that was calculated and entered by them. You can fast forward this portion if you like. It's just going to be me typing and talking. So here I'm going to put month 1. And I'm going to say, so that's the string name. So month 1 equals whatever rainfall month 1. And then in inches, and then line break at the end. All right, so I need to do this for each month. So I'm just gonna copy this. Let me see. How do I do this? There you go. Shift Option, and you could, and it'll duplicate the line downward. So I need to change this to month 2, and then change this to month 3, like so. And next thing I need to do is output the total. So I'm gonna say on a new line right here, I'm gonna say total rainfall equals total, and then put a line break. Okay, and then I'm gonna say average rainfall equals average and L. All right, so these variables right here are created up here. This variable, that variable, they're all created up here in the program. So here's these variables, and then there's a few more variables right there. All right, so that should be it. Next thing I need to do is go to the terminal. So here in the Explorer, I'll right click on the file that I'm working on, open integrated terminal, and then a terminal opens up here on the bottom with the directory or folder that the file is in. I'll just hit ls, and there's all the files that are in there. So the one I'm working on is 00.cpp. So let me clear this. So to compile it, I say C++ and then write the file name. All right, enter, and then to run the program, I'll say ./.a.out, hit enter. All right, so here's the prompt. Let me just scoot this up a little bit. It says 3-month rainfall average. Press enter to continue. All right, hit enter. Month 1 name, we'll say Jan. Rain amount, we'll say 67. Month 2, we'll say November. Enter, we'll say, I don't know, 56. Month 3 name, we'll say December. Rain amount, we'll say 12, and then hit enter. All right, so here's the information that is output to us. Rainfall, the months in the inches, the total rainfall, and then the average rainfall.